Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you here this morning, and if you're a Blooming Bean, welcome. We're glad to have you. So some of you know that growing up, I had three brothers. So during the summer, we would usually get into some sort of trouble. And in my backyard, we had this hill. And on one side was this like rock bed filled with like baseball-sized rocks. And then on the other side was this picket fence. And then right in the middle was a grassy lane that went down this hill. And so we realized one summer that our X Games ramp fit perfectly in that grassy lane. And so I had this great idea, like I'm gonna get in a wagon and my brothers are gonna push it. And I was gonna jump off the ramp on the wagon. And so anyone who's ever ridden in a wagon knows that when you turn, it goes the opposite way. So if I'm turning this way, I'm gonna go this way. So it's super difficult to get it to go straight. And so my brothers get behind it. I'm sitting in, and I had the good sense to put on a helmet because I wasn't sure how this was going to go. And they push until they can't run with it anymore. It's going too fast. And I'm looking towards the ramp, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I can make it onto the ramp because I was going back and forth so much. And I got my front wheels on, and it was at that moment that I realized if all four wheels of the wagon are not on the ramp, it's gonna like flip. And I know that because that's exactly what happened. And when it flipped, it like threw the whole wagon and my face into the fence. And using my face, I broke down like 4 of those slats. And I remember laying there thinking, oh, that didn't go well. And then I was thinking about morning prayer and what we're doing here. And we're starting our year off so well. Our front wheels of our wagon are on the ramp. But we're on day 19. And so this time is coming to an end. And Paul in 2 Timothy 4 says, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. And my desire for us here is that when this year comes to an end, we can say, I've continued to fight the good fight. I've continued to run the race, and I've continued to keep the faith. But that's really hard work. That's the hardest part. The hardest part is getting your back wheels onto the ramp. And so while we've started our year off super well, we're about to go into the hard part. We're about to go into the part where there's less accountability. And so let's go into it strong, making sure that the rear wheels of our wagon are on the ramp.